Hello everyone, this is Sumit Rathi here again. Welcome back to my channel called Walk of Life. Hope you all are doing fine. So today I'm here with the fifth episode of the series which I have just started on my channel called Conquer My MS Diagnosis Story. And the guest we have today with us is Tony Bodmer. He's a very wonderful guy and his story was truly inspiring. His never give up attitude is the best. So, without wasting any time, let's just jump into the video and find out about Tony's story. Um, Hi, Tony. So, why don't you start, Tony, explaining or introducing yourself and explaining what your diagnosis story was, and
Okay,
how did you got into this MS world, and
right.
what in point are you at, like your symptoms, what is your day-to-day challenges and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, back in '04, I woke up one Saturday morning and I started watching TV and I realized there was two of everything on the screen. So
Wow.
I got up to, fix the screen, but when I got up, I realized there was two of everything. So it wasn't just the TV. And so that Monday morning I called my family doctor to make an appointment, which started, well, basically I saw him and he sent me to another doctor, and then that doctor didn't know, so he sent me to another doctor. It was about a month of doctor's appointments before he finally sent me to an ophthalmologist, who I've since learned, because I have a cousin and aunt who are nurses here in the city, and they've actually referred to this guy as the MSI doctor, because he was the first one that actually said it might be MS. And he then set me up with an MRI and an appointment with a neurologist, who then diagnosed me. And at the time, I didn't know anything about MS, which is why I'm more than happy to try to, teach about it now, because I'm sure I'm not the only one.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
right.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's been 16 years now. So I'm definitely in a way different place than I was back then. Because, well, like I said, at the time I didn't know anything about MS. So it's all been a learning experience. And I was definitely, scared when I learned, that I might end up in a wheelchair. But then I also found out that only like 25% of people with MS actually end up in a wheelchair. And most of the people who do end up in a wheelchair because they're not active enough. So that definitely, uh, gave me incentive to start exercising, so I didn't end up in a wheelchair. And I do actually have a wheelchair, but I only use it for long walks because I can't walk that far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely understandable.
Yeah. And so I'm hoping there's never a day doesn't come where I'm in it full time. But it definitely helps me do things like get to the store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just had one question after knowing that how your MS diagnosis started.
Right.
So was that doctor, that ophthalmologist which you saw? You said that people used to call him like MS, I
MSI
mean
doctor.
ophthalmologist. Was
Right.
that by any chance a neurophthalmologist? Because there is a stream where there are doctors, where are ophthalmologists, which are also trained in neurology.
Right. Right.
So is that kind of stream of those doctors, because they
Yes,
really assess you?
he is a neurological ophthalmologist.
Correct, correct. Okay, okay, that makes sense because yeah, a lot of people here will end I mean, I'm sure most of the stories which I have recorded, that's
Right.
how they started. Like one day they wake up,
Yeah.
can't see anything, or either they see double vision, or either they see blurry vision.
Yeah.
Everything, most of the stories started with vision.
Right. Right. Well, I will say, I got diagnosed, and so they put me on steroids to fix my vision. And it was exactly a week to the day after I got diagnosed, the very first time I looked up, and it was like, oh my God, I can see. And I, that was definitely a very powerful moment for me.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
and
definitely.
really, I I became a completely different person after that happened.
Yes, yes. Because in a way that sometimes give you the sense that life can flip anytime.
Exactly,
So get
exactly.
serious about it.
Yeah, yeah, and
So, you know,
I've definitely learned with MS, you never know when something might pop up or
you're
what it
right.
might be.
You're right. In your case, steroids help you get your vision back, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure there are many people like me. The doctors first put me on steroids, but
Yeah.
steroids didn't help me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
So,
put me on 5 days of steroids, and
oh,
that didn't
wow.
help me. So they had to move to the plan B, where they did my plasma exchange.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
when I started gaining my vision back. And I feel
Yeah.
you when you said that. How much you started respecting life as soon as you were able to see back again normally. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly what I felt. I
Mhm.
really feel you right now, because it's like going back to the memory lane where I
Right.
came from.
Right.
It was horrible, but that's okay. I mean, we have MS, and I'm really glad that you said, or you mentioned that, 25% of only people who have MS get into wheelchairs,
Right.
and that too if you do not keep momentum of your body.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad that you mentioned that point, because people here with MS need to understand what is the importance of exercise.
Yeah, definitely. And the thing I was happy to learn out is, it doesn't have to be hard exercise.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't have to sit there and kill yourself lifting weights. Just have to move.
Yes.
I can definitely say for you, since you were just diagnosed in October, if you can still run, keep doing it, because you will lose that ability. I haven't run since I got diagnosed because I can't my balance. I can't stand up straight while I'm running. And well, that's the thing is I use a cane now everywhere I go, and you can't really run with a cane.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely am a newbie to this world, so I
Right.
still have a lot of things to do. And based on your experiences, it's not only gonna teach the world. It's first of all, it's teaching me, and it's making me aware. And I love talking to people who have this MS. I just love to hear their stories. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like, well, I don't know. You might not have been diagnosed long enough, but one phrase you're going to end up hearing a lot is, "You don't get it till you get it."
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You are absolutely right. It's so
Yeah.
hard to explain some of the people that I have MS. They don't
Yeah.
even know what MS is. They would
Exactly.
say, "You look healthy outside."
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know I'm healthy outside, but I'm not healthy inside.
Yeah, well, and another thing you'll eventually end up hearing a lot from other people with MS, a line that we hate hearing when we tell people that we have MS, but you look so good. It's like, well, how I look and how I feel are two different things.
You're right. You're right. And
Mhm.
now that we are talking about what you would hear uh,
Yeah.
most oftenly from people, some of the one phrase which I have heard from many people is, "But you are so young."
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well,
I'm
for,
like, yeah, I am. I'm 30. I'm turning 31 this year. But
yeah.
that doesn't mean I cannot be disabled, you know? I can.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So,
Because, well, when I got diagnosed, I was only 25.
see,
And So I would go to MS support groups, and I was always by far the youngest person there.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm really happy to talk to you about your story, and that was a really good conversation we had. I'm really glad that you accepted this call invite and you told the story. So before I end up the call, I would like to hear like what kind of medications are you on at this point of time?
Well, let's see. I'm about to start on Ocrevus, which I took before,
Uh-huh.
but I stopped taking it when I got a $4,000 bill for it.
Wow.
So they finally figured out a way that I can get the drug for free, and I actually only have to pay for the infusion. So I will start taking that again.
Okay.
And really, well, I take vitamin D, of course,
Yeah.
since vitamin D is low for people with MS.
Yeah.
Really, the only pill that I take on a regular basis is baclofen. It's a muscle relaxer.
Okay.
And when I first started taking it, was because my thigh muscle would just be spasming, and it would always happen when I was going to sleep, which made it very difficult to get to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So once I was very happy once I got it. Now I'm still taking it. That I don't have that problem with my thigh muscle spasming. The problem I have now is foot spasms.
Oh.
Where my foot muscle will just really start hurting. And my neurologist said, "Oh, did you take baclofen?" It's like, "Oh wow, I can't take it for that." So baclofen has now become my foot cramp pill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, what are your daily challenges which you face and how you deal with them, being so long diagnosed with MS and having MS for this long?
Right. Gosh, well, really, it's just the little things that you don't even think about, like getting up to make breakfast or lunch or dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good to know people because I am not only gonna help the world or not only gonna help the world with people having MS, I'm helping myself.
Absolutely. And actually, I commend you, considering you only got diagnosed 6 months ago. Because for me, it took a couple of years before I could do things like this.
And I want to end this call by saying thank you for attending this call and thanks for sparing your time to talk to me because this world definitely needs to know your story
Yeah,
because
I agree.
you are hero of your own world
Yeah, yeah,
and your story is unique.
yeah.
Your story is different than people because nobody knows what challenges you have faced.
I would definitely be interested in talking to you more after this.
Sure, sure. And let's keep connected and let's keep us informed about each other's health. Thank you. Thanks for your time and thank you. Take care. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you. You too.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Hope you all enjoyed this fifth episode of the series. Tony's story was really inspirational. He has been helping me a lot with connecting me with the people who want to share their wonderful stories in front of the world. So thanks a lot, Tony, for doing this with me. If you all enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up, share the video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel. Keep spreading this channel as much as you can. Thank you and love you all. Bye bye.